Okay, so Sasha's found a nice comfortable spot in my barley to chew up a tree that she's uprooted. She thinks that's great fun. But anyway, I wanted to show you a better field of barley, one where the einbock has done a good job, and where the summer following the cultivations last year did a good job too. So it's a much thicker stand. There's another miss for you. My crappy driving and a case of another block culture, but what have you. Yeah, this barley is very thick, maybe even too thick, I don't know. I hope it doesn't lodge, and I hope we don't get too much disease in here. But anyway, can't do much about the disease, can't spray against it, so we'll hope for the best. So yeah, this was drilled late for this area, but possibly not for this farm. This was drilled first day of June, and here we are, 2nd of July. So I think we've caught up. This barley was up out of the ground in 5.5 days. Obviously it went into a really nice seed bed. We had 3 heavy cultivations with a disc last year, which cleaned up the field a lot. Got rid of 90% of the quackgrass in here. This little corner where we are right now was 5 feet high in quackgrass this time last year. It was just terrible. And people will tell you that disking does not get rid of quackgrass, but here's the proof: it does, as long as you got really heavy discs and you really go for it. So yeah, so I'm quite happy with this field. It's a nice 55-acre field, nice and long, easy to work. What else can I say? Yeah, I think last year's chopping up of the quackgrass, mixed it into the soil, mineralized the nitrogen. It's nice and green, so I think, you know, it's got enough nitrogen for what it needs for an organic crop. I'm hoping that because it's organic nitrogen, or well, it's not organic, but it's been released from the soil, the plants are a little hardier than heavily fertilized plants and won't get the disease. So let's have a look, see what the einbok did down in the bottom here. So this is einbocked about 6 days ago. The barley has got a couple more nodes on it, maybe one more node. And these little weeds here have emerged, but they're very small, and I don't think they're going to compete with the barley. I think the barley got enough canopy to crowd them out. If we have a look at that miss, you'll be able to see just what the einbok did. Because obviously, where the barley's thin, the einbok would have done a much better job. Well, it wouldn't be quite so resistant. So yeah, you can see that some weeds have come up since it was einbocked about 6 days ago, like I said. But the rest of the soil is pretty clean, and barley's not too bad. There's a few weeds in it, but you see, a high area like this will keep the einbok tines away from a low area like this one here. So that's why we've got a bigger weed plant there. But you know, this, like I said, is the cause of some of the blockages. It's, you know, little bits of weed, bits of quackgrass in there, and you can see debris from a previous cereal crop 2 years ago. Didn't grow anything last year. So yeah, we've worked it all in, and it's not too bad. You know, as you go down, you can see there's more straw coming up. So it all got worked in, and I did try cultivating this last year, and I couldn't. There was just so much grass that it was blocking up the cultivator, and so I disked the hell out of it with a heavy braking disc crossways, and that chopped up the quackgrass that was laid down and really smashed it to smithereens. And this field responded better than any of them. And there was sow thistle in this field last year, and I can't see any this year at all. so I got rid of that too. Obviously, the field was out of production for a year, but it's really smartened it up, and it's looking nice now. So when hopefully it's going to combine good and get a reasonable yield off it, and then next year she'll be out, and let's get a little bit of a rotation going here, and try to keep things nice and simple. But yeah, quite happy with this one. Just wanted to show you that all is not doom and gloom on this farm. But yeah, there we go. Sasha's having a good time. I'm having a good time. Hope you are too. Bye bye.